Hey everyone, the trailer for Ant-Man has been released today, and I gotta say that I think the trailer was just okay. It was good, it was good. I'm not saying it's great though, and there's nothing about it that pisses me off or anything. I guess it's because I had no expectations for it. Seriously. I'm not against Ant-Man comics or anything, it's just when I heard that Edgar Wright was supposed to direct Ant-Man, I was excited. I'm like, Edgar Wright is gonna direct a superhero movie? He did Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, so I can't wait to see what else he's gonna do, especially with Ant-Man. But no, Edgar Wright dropped out, and I was very disappointed. So I was kind of worried about Ant-Man, but I wasn't thinking that it'll suck. I'm just hoping that it'll just be okay. So this trailer so far succeeded my expectations. It was just okay. Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. I gotta say, man, good job on the abs. Good job. I've seen you so many times half naked in movies. I think I've seen your ass at one point. You always had a little beer belly. You're kind of skinny, but you have a beer belly. But you were great. I mean, that one shot alone with your abs. Great job. And I gotta say, the humor in this is kind of good. I just wish that there was more humor in this movie trailer. Because this movie trailer was mostly very serious. Honestly though, it reminds me so much of the first trailer for Spider-Man. The Sam Raimi one. Because I love the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, you're thinking that, oh, I'm really excited for Ant-Man then. But I don't know. I guess the way the trailer is edited, I'm like, I don't want another Spider-Man clone. I want Ant-Man. So I guess it's just the way the trailer is edited. So it reminds me so much of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie. Heck, the part with the daughter reminds me so much of the Sandman from Spider-Man 3. I know that Scott Lang is not a villain or a bad guy, so he's not like Sandman. But yeah, the scene with him in the suit looking over his daughter, that reminds me so much of Sandman from Spider-Man 3. And I thought Sandman from Spider-Man 3 was great. He was well done. One of the best parts about the movie, and that movie was disappointing as hell. So probably this movie will be just like Guardians of the Galaxy. At first you're thinking it's going to be a comedy, but no, probably it's going to have a very sad scene that will put tears in your eyes. I just hope that it's not too much like the Spider-Man movies. Just have its own identity. You know what? The casting so far looks pretty good. Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, Scott Lang, cool. Michael Douglas as Hank Pym, awesome. I know that he's going to be like the teacher to Scott Lang, because the Hank Pym I know from some of the comics I read, and plus some of the animated movies I watched. Yeah, he is kind of a jokester, but he has a great personality too. He is fun, but at the same time, he has a lot of drama. I know that he has a couple alter egos, split personalities, and one of them is Yellow Jacket. And that's an interesting choice in this movie, because Yellow Jacket is played by some other guy. I believe the guy's name is Corey Stroll or something like that. And he was the guy, the cop guy from Non-Stop, the one whose nose got broken by Liam Neeson. That's how I remember. I'm like, oh my god, it's the cop dude from Non-Stop who got his nose broken by Liam Neeson. The Ant-Man suit looks great. I really liked it. It's like a mixture of Spider-Man, Iron Man, and the helmet thing of Bumblebee from Transformers. It's like a mixture of all that, and it's mostly burgundy. It looks pretty cool. I really like it. What I really love about it is that the eyes. At first I thought, oh, it's the colored eyes, you can't see through them. But no, there was a close-up of Paul Rudd, and you could see his eyes through the mask, and I thought that was pretty cool. And even though they only showed us one time in the trailer, you do see him from normal human being size to an ant size, and it's very quick, it's very fast, it's like, phew! But then the camera zooms down to show him on top of the bathtub, I believe. And if that is a bathtub, that's a very disgusting bathtub, because you see all this debris and stuff. But the detail in the debris around him looks pretty awesome, even though it's for a split second. And so far, the movie does look kind of cool. It does look badass. Heck, Paul Rudd looks badass, and Evangeline Lilly. I believe, I don't know if she's training or something like that. She's in her tank top and sweatpants, and she's fighting and stuff. That looks pretty cool. And she does look intimidating with a gun. And that's the thing about Evangeline Lilly's character. She plays Hope Van Dyne. I honestly never heard of this character before. So I had to check up Wikipedia trying to figure out who she is. Is she Janet, but changed her name to Hope? I didn't get it. But it turns out that she is the daughter of Hank Pym and Janet. So that's why I'm like, huh, so is she gonna be like the Wasp or no? So, because they didn't say anything about the casting of Janet for the movie, and I was kind of disappointed by that. Probably it's going to be a surprise celebrity or something like that. I don't know who could play Janet. I mean, knowing Marvel, they'll probably pick up some big name star. Probably Jennifer Lawrence or something like that. I don't know. She plays Hope Van Dyne, and I checked up some information on her, and she's a villainess in an alternate universe, and she plays the Red Queen. So if that's who she plays as in this movie, or is going to evolve to be the Red Queen in sequels, I'm looking forward to it, really. At first, I thought she's going to be the love interest of Paul Rudd, but that's the thing. I don't know if Scott Lang has an actual family, because in the movie you see his daughter, but at the same time, I'm thinking, if he actually has a family, a wife, and a kid, then this is the first time I've seen a superhero with that in these kind of movies. Seriously, usually superheroes are loners. But no, if Scott Lang has an actual family, you know what? I'm really looking forward to this movie then. And again, I checked up IMDb to see who else is in the movie, and turns out Haley Atwell is back as Peggy Carter. Awesome! I love her as Peggy Carter. And there's the Peggy Carter TV show right now. So I wonder if they're going to do like a flashback to the 1960s or something like that with younger version of Hank Pym, probably Janet. And I know Howard Stark, the old Howard Stark from Iron Man 2, I believe, and Iron Man 1, something like that. Yeah, he's supposed to be back also, so awesome. I can't wait to see all those performances. And Michael Pena is also in this movie, and I checked up IMDb for that, and he plays a guy named Lewis. I don't know if he's if he's from the Ant-Man comics. I don't know about that, so I'm kind of bummed because it's Michael Pena. He's a great actor, but I don't know if that character is just made for the movie or he is an actual character from the comics. I don't know. Even though this trailer was mostly serious, I do like that there's a couple of comedy bits, like with Paul Rudd's reactions mostly, because when Michael Douglas told Paul Rudd that he has to become Ant-Man, and Paul Rudd's like, huh. And also, at the end of the trailer, Paul Rudd's like, is it too late to change the name? Sure, that joke is kind of corny, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad that this movie has a sense of humor, at least. That's what I expected, too, because Edgar Wright said that it's supposed to be an action-adventure comedy with Ant-Man, so I was really looking forward to that. I really liked Scott Pilgrim, the movie, and I really liked Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and The World's End, so I can't wait to see Edgar Wright's version of this. So, who knows, probably this movie will be funny. Probably it'll be even funnier than Guardians of the Galaxy. And the shot with Ant-Man riding the flying ant, that looks badass. That does look cool. But even with all that said, I gotta say that the trailer was just okay. It's good. I'm looking forward to more footage of the movie. And this is just a teaser trailer also, so you know what? So far, I think it's just okay. It looks cool. And again, I can't wait to see more footage of Ant-Man. I can't wait to see more footage of Evangeline Lilly and Paul Rudd kicking more ass. So, write down in the comments below if you've seen the trailer. How do you feel about it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Did it meet your expectations? How do you feel about the casting? Let me know. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you'd like to subscribe, there's an annotation here for subscribing. So until next time, guys, see you later.